right, next real one. Come on down. Come on down.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Would you please tell me?
Wow. And what was that?
Oh, we'll get there.
Okay. I will pay the rent.
That was a little fast.
YouTube family. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I speak on this next topic, I want to thank all of you that continue to support and rock out with my son and I by going over to his channel, Illuminated D, and consuming the content. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you. So yesterday, my son sends me a short snippet of a video, basically where it is a senior citizens version of the Pop the Balloon show. And like the version that's for the younger folk, you got, 9 women on the panel, and you have the men that are being, paraded out. And if the women like what they see, they don't pop the balloon. If they don't like what they see, they pop the balloon. And after the balloon is popped, there is the hostess or the host or whoever, they take the person, the contestant over, and they talk to the ladies that actually pop the balloon and why. So that's the gist of it. But here's what's concerning. My only criticism of the Pop the Balloon show, the younger version, it just seems like the women go on that show not to find love, but to find a reason to, shoot a man down. I done heard women say, oh, he's giving some type of not so good energy. He's giving this, it's giving that. Listen, I don't know who came up with the term "it's giving," but it probably was a black person, I'm sure, because it's giving. I don't know, that don't register with me. So I'm pretty sure one of us came up with that. It's giving. Well, as I said before, it seems like these women go on there, they berate the men. Decent men that have decent jobs. If the guy's not at least 5'11" or better, he get, balloons get popped. So it's a variety of reasons that some of these delusional women pop their balloons. Well, now you have the senior citizens version. And these women are old enough to be somebody's great-great-grandmama. And they on here gyrating their hips and, their version of twerking, I guess, the senior citizens version, whatever some of them trying to do. That is just appalling. And I'm not saying that as you get older, that everybody don't need love, because I certainly believe that human beings were not supposed to endure this thing called life by themselves. So my only question is out of these 9 older women, these grandmas, what got you to this situation? If your husband died or what have you, okay, I understand it. If he passed away, I understand it. Because, any human being born of a woman is going to return to that from whence he came or she came. So everybody going to go back to the dust eventually. But now, if these women were married at one point, and for whatever the reason, they found themselves single and on this Pop the Balloon show for senior citizens, well, that's another story. By the time you're this age, you should have found your man, locked it in, and enjoying life as best you can in today's time when you're that age. unless your husband passed away and you just want to find somebody to continue the rest of the years that you have on, this earth, because these women, listen, these women are great grandmamas. They got more yesterdays than they got tomorrows. They are closer to death than they are to life. If you look at it from a numerical standpoint, because some of them ladies 65, 68, 60, well, it would stand to reason that when you of that age, you closer to the grave than you are somebody who's 20 and 30. Now, granted, that don't mean that younger people still ain't, just dying off at a high rate for whatever the reason. But at this point, when you're at that age, you should be trying to enjoy life as best you can. Now, I don't know these ladies' situation. I don't know why that these ladies would find themselves on this show. But what really stood out to me was there was a snippet of this little short little black dude. He had on some glasses. He was an older gentleman, right? And he had a necklace on, but it had a chicken bone on the other end of it. So that's what the snippet that my son sent me. And I get it. He was a strange looking little dude. And then he walked out there with wearing this chicken bone necklace. Come on, man. Come on, Pops. Come on, Grandpa. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. And immediately these grandmas start popping the balloon. Pop, 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 pop. They start popping them. And I understand why, because Grandpa was a little strange and he probably could stand to do a little bit of exercise. Hey, listen, health is wealth. And I want to say in my generation, you have those of us that see the benefit in staying fit and staying, ready to go. So I get it. Grandpa should have presented himself a little bit better than what he did. However, these women just shooting him down. Listen, Grandma, when you at this age, I ain't trying to tell you that you got to settle, but I'm telling you, yeah, your ass got to settle. As long as Grandpa got his money's right, he got a roof over his head. At that point, he probably retired and what have you. So yeah, he might, he look a little strange. I get it. But can y'all really be that picky? Grandma, do you really think that a dude in my age bracket, and I'm gonna tell you, they be trying to holler. Them grandmas be trying to holler because they not used to seeing dudes in they, in their 50s looking like they in their 30s and 20s from a physical fitness standpoint. They ain't used to that. So they be trying to holler, and in the nicest way possible. I'm like, man, Grandma, first of all, you're a little too old for me. First of all. Second of all, you need to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you got them Angela Bassett's out there. And Angela Bassett up in age, but Angela Bassett probably can get them cheeks clout. Them older cheeks can probably get clout. But nevertheless, if y'all gonna go on this Pop the Balloon show, Grandma, y'all need to go in there with an open mind, and you need to remove some of the delusion that you got left over from your younger years. Because if you think that you can just go on this show and you finna have the pick of the litter at that age, I'm here to tell you, if water ain't wet, that shit ain't happening. Well, YouTube family, always remember, Be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.